Hey guys, it's Lord Draconical here, bringing you a video, and this is toxic. Look at that right there. So, this game is going to be more of a commentary on how I felt about this. I have nothing. That's me kind of complaining. I might edit that out a little bit. So basically, I cut to when I first found the survivors. It was two of them working on generator. They're already almost done. It was only about maybe a 40-second cut. It's kind of ridiculous, man. And I'm like, I should just kick the generator. And honestly, you're going to see throughout this whole video that I don't give a shit about my perks. I'm just not in the mood to even try and strategize really hard. And to be honest, these are red ranks. And I'm like rank 13, and they're not very good, honestly. They're not, yeah. Like, the way that I can loop them is pretty ridiculous, honestly. The simple my games that I do that shouldn't work, I'm not a very good killer in general. And I think this matchmaking is really kind of bad. So he kind of just gives me free stock instead of just running away, which he should have made distance. Only tier 2 Myers instead of giving me free stock. So they're very ballsy because I'm pretty sure they do this strategy all the time with other people. And they just don't really give a fuck about the game at all. Like, they're just completing generators as fast as possible to get out. Like, they don't care. Like, look at this Jake right here. He doesn't give a shit. I was hoping I'd get a grab off of him, but I didn't. So, they don't care. They're not very good. Like, they don't play the game very often. But, yeah, I know I have saved the best for last. I try and keep in mind that I have it, but at this point I'm just trying to kill them as fast as possible, and I don't really care about Pop the Weasel because at the time I believed that they all had brand new parts, but I don't think they all had brand new parts. I don't even think any of them did, but they're doing them really fast. Like, it's only been 2 minutes plus the extra 40 seconds. It's only been 3 minutes. So, and it's just ridiculous. Like, none of them were working on that bottom generator, and then that small time it was already almost done when they dropped down there. So I go down there because I obviously knew that they were going to probably go back again, and I was right. And this is some bullshit. This shit pissed me off. Watch this.
Oh, you're joking.
Like, alright, so there's a couple of these kind of hits in the game, in this game at least, where tier 3 just doesn't work. I know that there's no reason to mind game that pallet. Might as well get rid of it. I'm glad they got rid of it early. That's a very strong pallet. And they immediately go back down, which doesn't make sense to me because, well, they're obviously not communicating that well as a team. I probably could have hit the lunge there, but didn't really care to try. It wasn't running through my mind. He tried to teabag at the pallet. Made a mistake. So, yeah, I don't really give a shit about what my perks are right now. It doesn't really bother me, and I don't mind that I'm not using them to my potential. Like, I could use Pop, but by the time I get to a generator, kick it, there's going to be 3 more people hopping on it. They are staying in groups on purpose. It's just all around pretty shitty. I sit here and I think, well, maybe I can go for the other guy, but then I'm like, nah. Like, at this point, I'm just trying to not de-pip. Even though pipping doesn't matter that much, it's just quite irritating, honestly. So I figure I can go back. Maybe I can utilize Pop. I decided round right here is when I could probably use Pop in the later stages, because there's going to be a lot less generators, but they did a pretty good job of not 3-genning themselves, so they did a perfect job of splitting the generators between the maps. And I thought I saw a guy there, but I was wrong. So, I mean, like, what are you going to do? This guy, like, they're not good. They're not good. They don't run loops very good. They don't strategize very well. It's just the fact that there's 4 of them, and they're just doing generators and nothing else. They're just actively always on a generator, no matter what. One guy will go for the save, but generally, they always go for generators. And the funny thing is, I'm not even being toxic either. Like, I don't camp too often. Like, I'll try and keep my eye out because there's really not much else I can do. Yeah, like, that generator was already being worked on. I was thinking I can probably find him but at the same time, I don't have tier 3. Then I saw a scratch mark, so I was like, might as well. I could have popped that generator, but what's the point? They're just going to complete the generators on the other side of the map. They just got the hook safe. I figured I might as well just try and get my stock up and down this guy. Like, I don't play Myers very often or at all, just because I'm not very good with him. But I had a challenge to do, so. And like, yeah, here's this guy coming to work on that generator. And yeah, he kind of just, he should be dropping this pallet a little bit early. He's just giving me free stock. And then he does that. And it, yeah,
Hello?
right there. Bullshit, dude. Actual bullshit. He got a super fast vault, and it didn't hit him with my tier 3. Like, he super misplayed that. And it just auto-aim cucked me. It just cucked the shit out of me. Like, yeah, so I could have just kicked the gen. I think actually my pop was up, so there was no use in kicking that gen. But get the pop, kick it. And I already know, like, look, there's a generator over there, and a generator on the far left, and then those two up there. There's no way. I could have probably kept on the 2 gens behind me, but it's already such a far distance, there's honestly no point. But yeah, no, they could just do this far generator over here to the right. So I take a quick look around, and I don't see anyone. Checking the shack real quick, so I figured, alright, they're gonna go back, and I might as well go for it because there's not much else I can do. I can't really patrol the gens right now. I'm thinking to myself, I'm probably just gonna have to get my stock up and try and defeat endgame. Like, they already touched the generator. They're both, I should have, oh no, I still had tier 3. Still had tier 3. Yeah, and that miss was pretty stupid. I don't understand how that actually worked. Yeah, so I decided I'm not going to follow him. Well, actually I did. I was thinking I wouldn't follow him. So I'm just trying to get my stock up, honestly. Because once they popped that last generator, I just theorized that they would all have adrenaline. And this would be my best play, is to try and get as much stock. But I think for some reason I'm just like, fuck it. And then I'm like, that's a chance I'm not going to get any of them. Because if they're going to play smart, they're going to play smart. Yeah, right there. What is that? He didn't dead hard.
Game!
I was so mad at that point.
Oh my god.
Like,
I don't give a shit. I'm face camping this guy.
yeah. It just didn't make sense. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm just going to face camp this guy. Like, there's no point in playing out the rest of this match. There's nothing I can do. They were already working on this generator. Yeah, and the guy was still on it, and I didn't hear it, because sound bugs, of course, you know. Typical sound bugs. So I'm like, well, fuck, now I don't have any stock. They knew I got popped goes the weasel, so there's really not much. I know the pallets are gone in this area. David's over there going for a generator. And the most I can hope out of this is maybe force him out, but he decides to 99 it, of course. Not David, but Jake. So the most I can hope for this, they already got that other guy up. I can hopefully get 2 hooks. And then hook them close to this exit gate and try and prevent them. But I'm already running out of tier 3. So in my mind, I'm only going to get 1 guy. Like, I'm going to have to decide, like, only 1 dude is going to, I'm going to be able to pick up only 1 dude. Because at this point, like, they're just going to open the gate. It's 99s. I don't have any stock. I'm theorizing maybe they have borrowed time because they go for this easy save, and I go for him just because I don't really want to fuck with borrowed time. Like, borrowed time is a pain in the ass. He runs straight for this guy. I don't know what, I just preemptively believe, like, oh, he's probably just gonna, yeah. And I was like, no, there was already a guy behind me. I'm just gonna secure my 1 kill and pip, you know, like, that's it. I'm just gonna get my 1 kill and pip. And I had a challenge, so I didn't really care. And then I started carrying a little bit, and I was like, maybe I can get my stock up and then do something. But honestly, it was just the waiting game. I knew that they were going to open up that gate over there. I knew there wasn't really anything I could do. They're just going to heal up. Maybe make a last-ditch effort. There's a Jake over here. I know there's 1 Jake over there because I chased 1 out. And then I know there's 1 Jake on my left, and I'm certain that he went to the other gate. But yeah, so there's a guy there. And I'm hoping, maybe I can at least get up a little stock. and he's already on the door and already got it open. But here's the mistake he made: feeding me stock. So, like I said, they're not good. He's just teabagging at the door. Very toxic. Like, what am I supposed to do? Right? What am I supposed to do? So I'm like, okay, I'll just get my stock up. And I'm hoping that he makes the mistake. Also, I saw a hatch right there. I'm hoping that he makes the mistake of walking out because he thinks it's safe. Like, I'm hoping that he's stupid enough that he thinks that I'm gonna, like, miss a 360 or something, like, or I don't have enough stock. Like, I'm hoping that's what he thinks, but in the long run, I see that he's probably not going to fall for it. He kind of knows what I'm doing. I do know that there's at least one more Jake in this vicinity, and that there's probably another Jake at the exit door. And then I start thinking, well, if he's not going to fall for this, like, I think I'd try. From what I remember, yeah, I like try, because I thought might as well. So he's just going to... I'm like, okay, so if I go far away, maybe he'll run out, because he's like, oh shit, you know, he's going to run away. Time to go run out after him and teabag him. But of course, you know, he goes back to his little spot. Go ahead and hit him off, get him out, whatever. It doesn't bother me too much. So I know that the hatch is there, and I'm betting, this is what I'm thinking right now as I'm running up to this other door. I'm like, if I only see one survivor, I know the other one's going to go for the hatch. And if I can get there in time, I can get the hatch. So I'm like, okay, force him out. He's going to run out. I'm not going to waste any time on a hit, even though I do have 4 stacks to save the best for last. I know that Jake is now running up to this exit, this trapdoor. He has to be. So I go ahead, boom, close it. He's right there. He's going to try and go for the door, but boom, hit him right there. And that's what toxic survivors get, man. Like, honestly, like, you fucking make mistakes. The only reason you win is because the game is fucking definitely survivor-sided. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, but Mr. Lord, what about the broken killer perks? What about Noed? What about No. Trust me, I was a survivor main for a long time. I've only recently started playing killer, and I could see why. It just, people don't want to play killer. Like, I actually didn't get the daily ritual, which is funny. But yeah, now, like, it's so dumb. But anyways, that was the game. They didn't have fucking what I thought they would, but either way, red ranks, not too bad for me. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys have a good time. See you later, hopefully.